Hey loves, it's me again. Y'all take what y'all need to take. Leave the rest, okay? Look, channel message. So this is a healing read, okay? So we're gonna do lower self, middle self, and higher self. All right. But before I forget, because y'all know how the downloads come in, but it's something about you letting go, you having a hard time letting go. And why is that? Why do you have a hard time with letting go or seeing people for who they truly are? Okay, but before we get into this, you guys, the link to my other channel is down below. Okay, I am posting this on the healing channel. So let's get right into this, y'all. Let's just get right into it. It's not my other channel, so we're gonna see. We're just gonna see. So let's dig into this lower self energy. So like I said, there is an issue here, or there was an issue where you had a hard time letting go. You have hard times letting people go and being okay with that. Okay, so let's see. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the piercing and high twilight, only the truth and nothing but the truth. What do we have for this lower self energy? The most important, scared. Baby, 111. Timestamp that mother sucker. Okay. Ooh, bet you could have dealt with somebody, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You dealt with 2-2. You've dealt with energies that try to scare you. So somebody, you used to pick up on energies where things were not right. Okay, you picked up on like certain things where you didn't want to be around people that didn't love you for real. You felt like they didn't love you, right? That didn't care for you for real. Like you didn't want to be around people that talk bad about you, right? You didn't want to be like, you already knew, like you personally, 144 timestamp it. You just already knew like, okay, this is not my cup of tea. This is not my crowd. This is not right. But there are some energies maybe from your childhood or just you growing up in general, right? Sometime in your life, people try to scare you, right? And to keeping certain connections with certain people, places, and things. Like, it's like this. It's like, for example, right? A parent, right? You have a parent and this parent was evil or mean or whatever like that, or try to use their, their control in a very vindictive way. Okay. And somebody, you could have been like, I'm not doing that. Like, I can't do it. I'm not going to be abused. I'm not going to be used like that. I'm not going to be, and the parent, where you going to go? Where you going to go? I'm the one taking care of you. Where you gonna go? I don't gotta do this. Do you see how many people out there fall on their face? It's that kind of energy, right? And for some of you, this could have happened in a different way, different words, different actions, different this, different that, right? And also what I'm getting is somebody with this energy, it's like, you felt like you were stuck or binded. So let's talk about family. So say, for instance, family treated you like SHIT, right? And you knew like, I want to get away. Like, I can't, like, no, I'm not going to be treated like this. I'm not going to be, right? And, oh, that's my brother. Oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my mother. Oh, so that keeps that bind, right? Because, oh, well, that's my mama, so I got to deal with it. No, you do not. No, you do not. No, you do not. Somebody you could have grew up where it was like, oh, well, that's still your brother. That's still your mother. No. Now. Okay, no. Two of Swords. Yep. Dang, y'all. Whoo, swords after swords for this low vibrational energy. Let's see. Spirit, let's talk about this Two of Swords that's coming out here. Okay, so we know the first energy is like traps, binds, confusion, illusions, right? Look, free, right? Because somebody, you could have been free from something. You could have been unbinded yourself, but there was a lot of confusion, okay? A lot of lies being told, a lot of just trying to keep you captive, okay? I want to get some more of this Two of Swords energy, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the piercing. I'm telling you. Also, somebody, another reason why it's hard for you to let go is because it's like everybody that you run across, it seemed like they were against you. It seemed like they hurt you, right? But some of these energies were sent in to actually do you harm. 444, there was actually black magic being done, right? To get these people to treat you So some of these energies were possessed by spirits, energies, entities, right? To get you to run away from them and to come back home, or to go back to what you felt like was normal, or where the last time you experienced peace. So there was roadblocks literally placed in your life on purpose. Okay. But spirit is like, they were illusions, right? Illusions and confusion and, things like that. Like these energies purposely created illusions to get you to see something a different way, because you were seeing something the correct way. You did the right thing. You wanted to make moves to let something go, to remove yourself from the equation. You were doing the right thing. And they knew that. These energies, they knew that. So they have to try to mind F you, right? Yeah, to keep you stuck, to keep you trapped, to keep you bound. Spirit, you guys, angels, ancestors, the pierce in the highest white light only. Oh, with this healing energy. Also, oh man, what I'm picking up with this lower self energy is like, this is giving Stockholm syndrome. Now, don't beat yourself up about this, right? It's not your fault, but awareness is half the battle. Okay. We are healing, y'all. We are rising and loving above it all. So, there was energies that did things like this to you. So they know they will be wrong, and they'll treat you a certain way and then turn around and try to heal the situation. It's like a parent, knowing they were in a wrong with you, and then all of a sudden ask you, do you want to go to the store? And the whole time that's their way of apologizing, right? And then you go get something from the store or whatever like that, right? So it was like this confusing energy. Also, what I'm picking up with these three cards is like, because on each end, so you have the Two of Swords in the middle, and then on the end you have the trap and bind, and then you have the healing. And so this was the game that they could play with you as a child, or sometime in your life, somewhere in your life, they played this game where they would use fear tactics, try to scare you, try to bind you, and then they would turn around and be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh, let's do this, oh, kumbaya, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. Okay, it's that energy. And so it kind of caused some kind of confusion. What they wanted to do was like bump your head, like, and somebody, you're coming to the realization like, whoa, that's why I held on for so long. Like, whoa, that's why I felt like I had to stay connected. It's like, whoa, it's that understanding that you never had to. They tried to play you. They tried to create illusions and confusions when it came to you. Okay, y'all, you remember, you got to flip the roles as they need to be flipped and all of that good stuff. Okay, not everything is going to resonate with everybody. All right. And they were banking on you not seeing it. So it was like trying to put a blindfold over your eyes and then spinning you, like, the piñata, where you got to hit the piñata. It's like putting a blindfold on you and then spinning you around, making you dizzy. And then for you to hit the thing that you need to actually hit, or get out the way to break free, or to break the thing open, and then all the candy comes. Okay. And that's kind of what was happening here. All right. So let's get into this middle self energy here. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. The truth and nothing but the truth when it comes to this middle self energy. Okay, y'all. And the middle self energy, once again, is just all about that understanding. I'm hearing that grace. Yeah. You need to understand that you are the light. And you spoke the truth. So it was like you were around a lot of dark individuals. You were. A lot of individuals that had hidden motives, secrets, things like that. And you were the light, like you were pure, meaning that truthful, honest, like you was just this pure soul, this pure energy, and you spoke the truth and you were able to see the truth. Okay, like I said, somebody, you know exactly what you were talking about. Like this is definitely giving me somebody like from your childhood or something like that. You've always spoke the truth when it came to something. Okay, and whoever these people are, they just simply don't like that. They didn't like that. Okay, but you were the light. And so Spirit is like, yes, this was a form of black magic. I need you to understand that what the confusion and the illusions and trying to bind you and scare you, yes, that was a form of black magic. Yes, that was a form of some kind of sorcery. Yes, to cause burdens. Yes, to force you, confirmation verb, to force you, another confirmation verb, to force you to be connected or stay connected with these people struggling and going through these mishaps here. Okay, so Spirit is like, yes, that was a form of black magic. Yes, it was. It was a form of black magic. Okay, and we call judgment and demand immediate justice on this entire situation, wherever this may have landed in your life. 1010, I could never make it up. Okay, we call judgment and we demand immediate justice. Yes, Queen of Wands. So Spirit is like, yes, baby, I needed you to understand that you were right to stand your ground. You were right to speak up for yourself. You were right to say no. You were right. Okay, to have that fiery energy. Okay, you were right. Somebody, you were right. You are right. You were right. Okay, Spirit, you guys, let's get like 2 more. Okay, this is like real brief and quick and, you know, yeah, death. Spirit is like, I need you to understand, baby, that yes, you can go through a rebirth. Yes, you can let this go. What did I say? Awareness is half the battle. If you become aware, and once you become aware of what was done to you, how it was done, it's like, oh my gosh, like really? And then you may have to go through some shadow work, right? Some healing work. But the main thing, Spirit wants you to know, it ain't your fault. But it's your duty and your due diligence to heal. Okay, so Spirit is like, whenever you want to, you can have the rebirth. It's okay. Yeah, yes, I need you to understand, we're moving you past this. You're moving past this. We just needed to enlighten you about what? The understanding, the understanding, the overstanding. 144 times stamp it. Okay. So let's get some of this higher self energy. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this, I like this. I like this one. I like this one, Coach. I like this one. Okay. Okay. Higher self energy, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers in the highest white light. Yes. Yes. Yeah, things are moving forward. And somebody, you see that the higher perception here is things are moving forward, and they're moving forward silently, and you feel it. This is something that is internal. Yeah, your freedom, control, getting back your power, your authority, right? This is like your grounds, right? This is getting back your rights, right? Your rights to you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Your rights to just be, your right to live, your right to have fun, your right to be the light, your right to speak the truth. And it's like letting everything else fall off. Okay, spiritual, yes. And Spirit is saying, I also need you to understand, to see the higher perception here, you know, that was also a form of energy harvesting, but also keep you to you. Meaning, because yes, there were people, Spirit said, seeing the highest perception, yeah, there was energies that tried to come in to put you back in a space every time these people felt like you were getting out of it. Okay? But this is why Spirit's like the importance of preserving your energy, keeping your energy to you, only letting it like free flow in a sense where you are comfortable, or where it is, where your energy is safe. And also seeing the higher perception that, yes, these people were mad. They were discontent. They were mad. Okay? That they had to go through certain things, and you were protected. You are protected and connected. High priestess, this is the higher perception, is that, baby, you are gifted. You are this high priestess. You are connected. Okay, and a lot of these energies, the reason why they only wanted to connect with you after they've done what they've done, because if they could have continued bullying you and doing what they were doing, harvesting from you, they would have. But collective, you're the type of person, right is right and wrong is wrong, and you move at the beat of your own drum. And not only that, you are the type of person not to sit in someone else's shit. You're the type of person not to sit in someone else's mess. Like, you're the type of person that's like, okay, I don't agree with that, so I'm gonna move here. Right? To each his own. If you want to do that, you can do that. But I'm going to go over here and go mind my business, because I'm not with that. Right? And they didn't like that, because once you separated yourself, right, they had to get back what they dished out. And so this was why a lot of energies wanted to come back in your face, wanted to reconnect, wanted to reconcile, because things were hitting the fan. Okay, so collective, is not you. Just heal, just breathe, right? I'm hearing somebody say, oh my gosh, this is somebody's confirmation. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all take what y'all need to take, leave the rest, and until next time, much love.